So yeah, so a lot of catching up to do. I apologize if it's a little like disorganized, but there's been a lot going on, and I'm just glad to be back without all the technical issues that I was having. But in this episode, what I'd really like to concentrate on is making sure that I am... Oh, I did want to do the colony point so I could do that research and see what that unlocks. And let's go ahead and do the copper ingot here. Now, Harlock isn't on at the moment, I don't think. I didn't see him come on. And in the episode that got recorded, but that got corrupted, we went and had a little... Ooh, is that new? No, that's not new. We had a little visit to his colonies there, and they're very, very neat. So hopefully he comes on today, and we can go and visit there. But the main thing I want to do is just progress my science here. Since this is an episode that... Let's just do that. Since this is an episode that is kind of like a tester episode for the new setup, I don't want it to be too long. So because I don't want to do a lot of things and then make it even worse. So this is not going to be too long, but I want to do a lot of things, especially make sure that I get, because I really need to catch up to everybody else on the server, to be honest with you, and catch up and doing, because I think most people on the server at the moment are through with most of the base technologies here. So, yeah. And at that point, what I'd really like to do is concentrate on making things... I really want to make the server really, really good looking and really kind of cool. And like I said before, what I really kind of picture this server being as, like, every little section has its own theme. Like this section over here would have its own theme, that section over there would have its own theme, and things like that. By the way, BrainCloud, would you like me to visit your areas? If you do, just come on over to my main colony, if you know where that is, and I can come in. You can show me where to go. I think, do I have you as a... Not this time, but you're working on getting over to the mainland. Oh, that's right. So you're like way off on a separate island. I forgot about that. Okay, cool. Okay, that is no problem. So the first thing I want to do is clear my throat. First thing I want to do is my big project that I was doing last week. Oh, you make me one of the owners. Okay, yeah, good. So I can actually see it when I have the compass on. That would be perfect. And I think I'm going to add you... I think I'm going to add you to the colony as well. So let me see here. So colony, or add you to mine as well. Because this is a community server. I'm not really too worried about people messing things up or anything else like that. But BrainCloud added as colony owner. So you have been added to mine as well. So you can actually see where I'm at and things like that. Okay, so the biggest project I've done, and I wanted to test out... Oh, before I go, let me get some food, because we're going to go on walkabout. Well, we're going to go on rideabout as we're going to go ride the rails. That's what I'm saying. But let me see. Let me grab some cooked fish. Man, I have a lot of it. So just to make sure that I have that, I have my compass on me. We're good. So I built this rail system to go from here to the main from the main colony to New Terra Bridge, and I made sure that I timed it, and it takes literally about 3 minutes to get there. So I want to know the timing difference between taking a rail there and flying. And flying, I think, is probably about the same speed, but I think it's going to take a little bit less time. Because with rail, obviously, you have to go... You can't get there as a crow flies, so to speak. You can't get there on a straight line. So, right. So I'm going to go ahead and do I'm just going to do a cut here. And we're going to go ride the rails over to the bridge. Ooh, I need to turn on my my lights. There we go. And yeah, I'll just do a jump cut here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're coming up. I just wanted to not do a complete cut to our destination, but the first part of the journey is very boring and it's in the tunnel, so I didn't want to bore you guys. But this is what we're looking at here, and you can kind of see like the numbers, how fast the numbers are kind of going, and I think that is the same numbers, like the same pace of the numbers counting down to like your destinations. If you look at like Harlock's Isle of the Dead over there, that it's going down at a certain pace, and I think the rails again are about as fast as far as traveling speed, but I think again because of the, I'm just predicting, but because of the fact that, I just saw that, I didn't even realize someone else made a little bridge over there. Anyways, very interesting. Something new that I didn't see since yesterday. Anyways, I'm gonna have to go explore that. But I think flying is going to be a little bit quicker just because you're going pretty much in a straight line. Other than this, you have to make those turns and things like that. Okay, so we're over to the bridge. And like I said, that takes about 3 minutes. I have travel time on here as well. Now, I'm going to travel back to the colony I'm going to do it in 2 hops on a glider. So I'm going to take the glider from here, and we're going to go to Connor's Heath, which is over here. Which, I don't know if you guys can see. You can probably see it if you kind of squint a little bit. But it is... Ooh, I can't even see it. Where is it? Connor's Heath is just like right there. I think that thing right there, I have my cursor over it. That thing right there is where we're kind of headed. But that's where we're headed. So we'll do one jump from here to there, and then to my, not the gold mine, but my colony there. Okay. So we're going to time it, and what I'm going to do, I will do a... Let me get my timing things here. Let me get my phone, my phone, so I can set the stopwatch. But I'm going to do a time lapse here, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are coming in for landing here. And right here, you can see that is where the rails go. So that's actually where we were traveling down into the tunnel with the rails when we first started. And our stopwatch is at 2:15. So that took 45 seconds less, basically, than the other ones. So I'm pretty sure that, I can't tell 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's because of the fact that we're traveling more in a straight line. Now, I did want to go and see that, whatever that was, that new building. So I'm going to go see that. So we're going to go down here, and I'm going to travel the rails again, and we will see what that thing is. I think that is Harlock actually building some more rails, but that was kind of funny that I saw that, and I know that wasn't there like yesterday because I literally put the finishing touches on this here, I think about 2 days ago. So yeah, I'll do a little jump cut and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back, and this is that structure. This is the rail. This is my rail, which is looking awfully pitiful, and this is that structure. So I think this, Harlock was talking about doing another rail system on Discord, and I think this is what this is. Yeah, this is definitely what that is. So he's doing, wow, okay. Oh, by the way, Discord. The Discord link will be in the description if you guys want to join the Discord conversation. A lot of fun over there and things like that. A lot of good people, and yeah. But anyways, so This is so yeah, he's using colonists actually to help him out and dig out the areas and things like that. This is very cool. This is very, very cool. I wonder where this goes. He doesn't have a not a station, but a train thing. A cart. He doesn't have a cart. So I'm not going to travel the whole thing. But what he's doing here is he's going out to... This will eventually... I love the double rails as well. He's eventually going to go out to the islands. So the first island we were discovering over there, or that I was building on, where I have my heath and I have my marsh as well, and I have my... So this looks like as far as he's gotten. But yeah, so that's the heath and the marsh and the mammoth tree biomes are over there on the field, or on the new island. The tower over here is peeking out near the trees. That tower is where the bridge is. That's where my rails go out to. So yeah, okay. So that is very, very cool. He's doing a huge rail project, which is absolutely crazy. Uh-oh, brain cloud died. Yikes. So what I'm going to do, I think, just to add to this episode here, I'm going to go ahead and travel over to my heath over there, or my marsh, I think. Actually, it's my marsh, is where I have my second production area. But then we'll go and see what we can do there. And I want to do, like I said, I want to concentrate on the science. The science is the thing. But, we can do this actually. But this one, so the monster threat is going to be up by 25. That's not too bad, I think. I think my main colony and my other colonies can take it. Although I did notice when I came back, and I did solve this, by the way. I did take care of this. But my colony, which one is here? The gold mine colony got taken out, which is very strange, because that one has like a bunch of defense, and it's a very small colony, or very small outpost, but it got taken out. But I did revitalize it before the stream here, and it should be fine. But what I'm saying though is that with the science, even though I put it up 25, that's 25 across the board, if I'm not mistaken, and shared across the other, the colony and the other outposts. So it shouldn't be too bad, but I gotta watch my other outposts, like my small outposts. But let's do that. So the rope trap, we got the rope trap, and that just does the rope trap. I've actually never used one of these, so it'll be interesting to use it. I'll do it in the next video. But I've never used one of these. The gunpowder trap, by the way, the pew powder trap, really, I don't think it's worth it, because if we look at, yeah, so it says it does 750 damage, and this one is triggers from monsters above, and I think we put it underneath them, that means. So, but I don't think it does that much damage. So 750 damage is not that much, and I think it's an area of effect damage as well. So comparatively, 750 damage on that compared to, say, and this is my go-to trap, the projectile trap, which is, here we go. So the projectile trap does 2,500 damage every 10 seconds, but this will take out the level 5 by 2. Like 2 to 3 of these shots will take out a level 5. A level 6 will take quite a lot more, but one of the orange heads. But this is my go-to trap. The other traps, the gunpowder, or the pew powder, man, I'm going to be demonetized. But the pew powder trap here, I don't think is as good. Yeah, affects an area with a radius of 3, so that's 3 blocks. Can affect friendlies. What's the rate of fire? So stores up to 1. So it's only a single-use trap. So that is horrible. This one stores up to 10. So again, comparatively, this is kind of useless if I'm being absolutely honest. This one is almost OP, overpowered. Dropper traps, they're okay. And the caltrops, I've still, these just slow the zombies, and I really never use them. I do have a few, and I just was trying them out, but they're not that useful. Again, the projectile trap is my caltrops, I can't say that word, are okay. Yeah, so they got the thumbs up from Brain Cloud there. But yeah, or just okay, not great. Yeah, I'm of the same opinion, actually. Projectile are awesome. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Let's go back in here. So yeah, but the other traps, so the ones that we just did, where are they here? So the rope traps, I'm not really too sure how good these ones are going to be. So let's just look at this real quick. So this is area. So it's an area, affects an area of a 4-block radius. Freezes those who do hits for about 10 seconds, which is something. Let me see here. Every 45 seconds, up to 4 blocks distance, so it's a very short distance, and only stores up to 3 ammo. So yeah, I'm really not. I mean, this is like a special case use, I guess. I'll have to see, but it stops the zombies for 10 seconds in a 4-block radius, which isn't too bad. Which is a lot better than the caltrops. Caltrops? I don't know how to say it, but that's okay. All right, so what was it you're gonna do? Oh yeah, let's go over to our marsh and see what's up and see what else we can research and things like that. Again, that's my secondary production area because I have 2 major ones here. And let's see here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on this one. That'll take us over to the other side. Then Jeepers has a colony over here, and he has another glider over there. But I'm going to do, I think, well, no. Yeah, I'll do a little jump cut here, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. As you can see, oh, I was just talking, yeah, Brain Cloud. I was watching a video on the Adrenaline software, which is what I'm using right now, and they were saying like the NVIDIA isn't as good or something like that. I can't say if it is better or not, but so far, like, the Adrenaline software is pretty good. It's actually pretty straightforward, and I did a few test records and things like that, and it's pretty cool. Anyways, so I don't know if, I'm pretty sure I kind of highlighted this in the video that got corrupted, but this is my new tower, and I actually I actually had the colonists build this, and I'll show you kind of how I did this. So we'll build a little test tower out here, and let's see here. I don't think I have any spare colonists here. I don't, but that's okay. We'll get some. So if you go into the construction, and this is a recent update. Well, I think it's been about a year since they did this, but you have this current shape on the construction, and right now it's a solid box. But you can actually have a solid box, a hollow box, walls, which is what I made the tower out of, and then the cylindrical walls, and also solid cylinders. I can't say that word either. Oh my god. But I'll show you guys like the wall here. Oh, it's getting to be nighttime, but yeah. So if we do like a build all, and we'll just do it out of mud bricks here, and if we do like this and like let's do it 10 by 10, I think. Wait, 10 by, it's very finicky to do this. There we go, 10 by 10, and then try to get up as far as possible here. It's really finicky to do this. Sometimes you have to put guide blocks in, which are I'll show you what they are, what I'm talking about here. Sometimes it'll be like let's put like a guide block here. So if I want it to be like, that's too tall, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this is going to hurt me jumping off, but that's okay. Should be fine. But we can put a guide block in here, and then I can say, well, I want it, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably put a guide block there. Like that. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put a guide block there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think we'll need all those guide blocks, but this is going to be like the shape, and that's as tall as it's going to be. And what I can do is say, okay, it's going to be that tall. So then I can just make a ladder up like this. And then we'll take this ladder out afterwards. And then we can kind of get up there. And that's kind of what I did with the, like I said, the tower there. But I already had like a huge ladder up there. But I did sort of this situation here. And I think I can put it all the way up. Like that. No, that's as far as I'm going to go. Okay, so if I go back into the build here. And build all. And we'll do it with the mud bricks. It's fine. And we'll start here. Oh, that's right. So I need to take that out. And then we'll start here. And then just kind of go up. I think this will work. I think this will work. I'm going to have to be kind of jump really delicately here. And hopefully not fall off. But yeah, actually we can just do it from there. But if we wanted it like, well, now it's going to be 13 tall. Now the guide bricks or the guide blocks, you want to, when you're building something, you want it to be empty where you want the next one. But if you're digging out something, you want that guide, you want a guide block there, if that makes any sense. So that'll be 10 by 10 by 13. So that's 13 high. And there we go. So I'm just going to jump off here, take the damage. And as you can see, now that is it'll do a little bit of a tower thing going on there. And we can actually take these blocks out now as well, these guide blocks. We don't really need them. But even if they were there, the colonist or whoever's building the thing would just build around it. Oops, I need to, let's just do this. Just go up and then we'll kind of take it out and go down like this. There we go. And that's kind of how I do it. Like, so again, construction is going to be guide block, and then the block that the area that you want it is going to be an empty block. Again, that really probably doesn't make too much sense, but let me see here if I can explain a little bit better. So the construction, build all. So what's going to happen with build all? You can't actually select, like, say that. You have to select the thing above it. So it's selecting empty space, right? But the dig all, right? Let's see, or remove all, I should say. That's actually going to select what it's going to dig. So there needs to be a block there for it to dig out. Okay, but that's that. So all we need to do now is let's put in some job sites here. We'll put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, that one's inside. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is good. 9, 9. Alright, let's just take this one out. I think I can do that. There we go. Okay, took that one out. And then let's put in the things here like this. And we have to hire the colonist to take care of that. Everybody's awake. I think there's food. There's a grocery store right there, so it should be close enough. And I think there's a grocery store over there as well. Oh wow, the guides actually cast shadows, like the blue guide things here. That's weird. Ooh, hello. Falling down a hole. But that's pretty cool. Okay, so as you can see, now they're building. And you can actually see too that they're building. let's see here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this would be the middle. Put the door there. So as you can see, they're just building up that, and that's exactly how, like I said, I built that. And this works for also cylindrical. So let's see here. Let's just do one more test here. So we can do a cylindrical wall, and let's do another build all. We'll do another mud bricks here, and same situation. I won't make it as tall, but we'll just do a. I don't know. These are weird though because I think it's better if the 11 by something by 11. I think if the outer numbers there are odd, it's more round. But let's just do that, and then we'll put the jobs here, and I'll show you what this does. But this is very cool if you want to build things fairly quickly. And now they're going to come over here and do that. Yeah, but this one's pretty interesting. Let's just sit in the middle here. Oh, they're going to get something to eat? Come on, guys. It is lunchtime already. Yeah, so they're doing a cylindrical wall, and you can also do like solid cylinders as well, and you can also dig like this as well. So they will actually dig either in a cylinder or a square or a wall or anything else like that. I wish there was more building choices actually, but I think these are pretty good. Man, they are digging slow, aren't they? Just make a door here. Come on, guys. Let's get with the production here. Boy, construction workers working very slow. But yeah, so that is the cylindrical. So you can do patterns like that. I wanted to do just a little tutorial of this, and I guess this is the best place to do it. So yeah. But the cylindrical ones, you can actually put in, when they do make these things, you can actually just put in something like this to make it a little bit more cylindrical, I guess. They are building quite slow, I have to say. And they're done. There we go. So all would be left is to put in just a little roof. And then you have this little kind of keepy looking thing. It looks like a keep. Alright, so I'm not going to have them take them down. But I do want to, and I keep forgetting to do this, and I'll start building. I do want to reset this to a solid box. Once you're done. Hello, sir. He's right up in my personal space. Hey, how you doing? Excuse me. Oof. But yeah, putting that back to a regular box is definitely a pro tip. Because you'll start doing something, be like, why aren't they digging out everything? And why are they digging in this strange way or constructing in this strange way? Anyways, so let's look at, by the way, I do have chickens and barley and cabbage as well here. So we've started all that. I am eventually going to get into cotton, and that's the last one to be unlocked here. I think the last crop, to be unlocked. But don't really need that quite yet. So let's look at our science again. So we have, what do we have? So cotton, there you go. So cotton is the next thing. Let's go ahead and do that. But what does this unlock? So this unlocks the cotton farmer, which obvious. Cotton engine. This, what does this do? Cotton engine. Orders a colonist to work here. So, okay. So it must make cotton fabric, I guess. Luxury garments that you can sell for points, I think. Cotton fiber, of course, and points. Points are always good. Points are good. Okay, so let's get... Oh, and the steel glider. I do have a few of these already from other players, but I haven't been making my own, so it'd be nice if I can do that. It looks like they're making the pew pew powder here, but then something's using it. Oh, made at the alchemist table. I need to... Oh, I didn't know it was made at the alchemist table. I thought it was made at the pew pew smith. But then the other thing is this musket. So this unlocks, yeah, so we definitely want to do these musket cards. Okay, so with that said, let's go and get some colony points here. And do this. Sell these so we can get that research. And I do want to look at the alchemists. I have some alchemists down. Actually, they're here in the marsh, so it'll be easy enough to do that. Again, I wish there was a sell all here. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the science, baby. So let's do the cotton and the... Yeah, we're going to have to look at that, but we can do... Oh, we need 10,000, so we're not going to be able... Our capacity is 6,100, so we're not going to be able to do that one just quite yet. But let's go look at the alchemist down here. I think he's down here. Maybe mistaken. Yeah, there he is. So the alchemist on the gunpowder, yeah, 10 is definitely not enough. We need to really bump this up. Let's bump that up to at least 1,000 there. This is, by the way, what are we making this out of? So this is salt pepper, which is made at the compost heap, I'm thinking, charcoal, and sulfur. So let's look at that production. So saltpeter, charcoal, and sulfur. Ooh, do I not have a poster here? Or a board? Let's grab one of those. And where are you? Board. I feel like the Swedish chef from the Muppets. Bork. Okay. So 24, hide all, and saltpeter. Oh, no, that's not us. So just 11. So that's not good. Where is that made? Let me see here. I'm pretty sure it's a compost heap. Pretty sure. Maybe not. Composting bin. Yeah. So we have the composting bin up here. So let's go look at that production. Go around our little building projects here. And compost. So we may need to put a few more of these down. Potash, saltpeter. Wow. This needs chicken excrement and pot water. I need to look at my excrement as well. Ew. I need to look at that, but definitely 10 is not going to be enough here. Let's put this... Why is this... Get away. Run away. Why are you doing that? Stop it. Why is that there? Okay, let's just do it manually here. Let's do 1,000. I think that'll be good. Of that. And... Oh, wow, we have 10,000 dirt. Okay, yeah, so that should be enough for now. How much time? So 60 seconds. So that's a lot. So let's go ahead and put a few more compost heaps. We have the extra. We have 10 unemployed at the moment. So let's go ahead and put in a few extra jobs here. So at least 5 of these, and then we'll put in 5. Put in actually 5 alchemists as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And then let's go downstairs. And then we'll put in 5 alchemists. So that should take care of the saltpeter. And we need a charcoal. We're probably making a lot. I think we're making a ton of charcoal, so we should be fine there. And we've been mining sulfur for quite a while as well. But let's go ahead and put in a few more alchemists here. So we are good with that production. Where's the alchemist? Let's just do this. Al. There we go. Alchemist table. We only have 3. I'd like to put in 5, but 1, 2, 3 is fine for now, I guess, and we'll put in a few more a little bit later. Okay, so let's look at, what was I going to look at? Charcoal. Let's see what's going on there. Yeah, we have a ton of that. It looks like now that we're using more charcoal, it looks like we're actually maybe want to put in a little bit more production of that. That's being made at this, not the smelter, but the bloom, not the bloom. They're being made down here. Or most of it's being made down here. I think I have some other production somewhere else, but they're being made here at the burner. So, okay, so it's at 2,000. Let's bump that up to 3K there. I think we should be okay. Do we have room for 2? I think 2 would be okay, but I think we'll just leave it like that for now. Alright, let's go see how our defenders are doing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I really bumped up the defenses here as well. As you can see here, I have a line of projectile traps, and we have like a double line of projectile traps out here. So I think we're fairly good here, even if we get an orange head here. Our threat level at the moment is 278.1. I could probably put another threat. You know what? I think I'm gonna put another threat banner here. I have 2 threat banners. I think we'll do one more, maybe even 2 more. How do I want to pattern this? Let's put like 1 on each side here, I think. So 2 more threat banners here. So the threat banners, what they do is they pull threat from other colonies. So they'll pull it here. So if you're looking at this, let's look at the upper right here on the threat level. We have 278 right now. This pulls it to this outpost. So we have 330 now. And if we put another one here, we have 376. So that, let me hold on. So 376 with the 2. So that effectively puts it up, I think, almost a third. So I think we should be okay. So I don't think there's stress here as far as defenses. But I think with the other 2 colonists, let's go ahead and put in... Oh, do we have them? Are they here? Oh, I need to clear that. Do we have the new hand cannon guys? Do we have them? Passed them right by. Passed them right by. Yeah, we do. Day hand cannon, and where's the night ones? Why not? Bows. Over there. I don't know why they're so far apart. Let's just put in 2 of these guys for the heck of it. These guys aren't too effective, if I do remember, but they do pack a big punch. So let's just put 2 here, and that will be the remaining colonists. Let me just look at the stats here. So these guys, 1,300 damage. So they do almost as much as... Get back up there. Almost as much as a projectile trap, which is great. But what the problem is with these guys, I think they have a very slow firing rate. So every 10 seconds. So where is the ammo for these? So 9, almost 1,000. So we should be fine there. But comparatively, so the Night Hand Cannon Guard, comparatively to, say, the strongest guy here, Nightbow, 200 every 8 seconds. So these, actually, you know, I take it back. These guys, 1,300 every 10, 200 every 8. So that's actually pretty good. 25 blocks distance. These guys are only 10 blocks. Therein lies the issue. But I think we should be okay. I don't even think our maze goes out that far. On the other hand, these guys go out 18 blocks with 75 damage every 5 seconds. So almost comparatively with these 2. I always like these ones better because they have a very fast firing rate. But yeah, I don't know. These will probably do okay. So we'll see what the threat level looks on the next night here. Okay, so these guys, it looks like the composters are in need of some chicken poop. So let's look at the excrement here. Now so the problem with the chicken farms, right, is the chickens to grow the chickens needs nothing. Wow, okay, so it needs nothing. I thought, so that to raise the chickens we need 15 barley. So that's very barley intensive. But it doesn't look like we need to raise the chickens to get the chicken poopy. So let's go ahead and bump this up, obviously, to 500. I don't know, yeah, so they're making excrement now, which is a very odd sentence to say. But that should bump that up. And it says it needs nothing, so they just make that out of thin air. I mean, in reality, I'm sure they need, they make the chickens do it, but as far as this game is concerned, they're making it out of thin air, because obviously it doesn't look like there's any chickens around. So that, I was afraid that would affect our barley harvest. I had to put another, just like 6 or 7 more barley farms down underneath to compensate with all the chicken farms we have here. But I may actually put a few more chicken farms in. Now I did discover with the chicken farms, the best, most productive, or most efficient way of doing these is in one line, and I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1 by 15. You can do a 1 by 16, but it only wastes another block. So a 1 by 15 will get you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll get you 8 coops. So you can also do a more square one. I forget what that is, but that'll get you 8 coops as well. But 1 by 15 is the way to go. So I think I have room downstairs here to do it. I think I put the barley farms down just one more layer here. Yeah, that's a farmer. I was just going up there. Yeah, so here's the barley farms, but I have room over here for more bok chickens. So I think we're going to have some indoor chickens. And I'm going to start them in this corner because we may need some more barley farms here. But let's go ahead and start them over here. So just to make sure that we have enough chicken farmers, I want to put some cotton down as well, but I'm not really worried about that just quite yet because I don't think really we're going to need that. But let's put some chicken farmers down here. So I said 1 by 15 is the way to go. So 1 by 15 is good, but like I said, you can do 1 by 16, but no larger than that. But 1 by 16 will get you 1 wasted square. So 1 by 15 is the way to go. Now, I mean, the most efficient is I can just put them up against each other, but for some reason, I really like the configuration where they're not so side by side. So I just like to do it this way. I know if I really had to, I can just put more in. They're kind of interlaced at the moment. I guess that's the way to put it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do 5. 5 is going to be really taxing our barley harvest. So we'll do that. Let's go ahead and put in. Also, it's going to. I need to go up and check our defenses. But let's just do that for now. Nope. Let's go up, check our defenses, make sure that we're not being overrun. Oh, before I forget, let's recruit. Yeah, so we'll have chicken farmers in the morning, or more. But let's go up and see what that extra threat did. Make sure that we're not being overrun. Where the heck am I? Oh, there I am. I'm going the wrong way. I got all turned around and discombobulated. Hopefully we don't see any orange heads. Ooh, did you hear that? Our hand cannons are hand cannoning. Shoot them. Get them. Get them. Yeah, so that's a level 3 right there that just went down, but there's some level 4s there with the little bows on the back. That's level 2. There's some level 4s right there. Another level 2. So yeah, there's a level 5? 5, yes, it's level 5. Coming up there. With the white shirt that I'm pointing at. but I don't see any level 6s. So level 6s, I think, are the highest ones, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like these guys are getting in fairly far that way. But that's okay. That's not too bad. Man, those hand cannons do pack a punch. Let's see how they do on the level 5 one here. If they even hit him. Are the guys gonna get him? That guy's getting no attention. Oh, he got hit by something. Yeah, that guy is getting in awfully far. But what's good about I got some traps down here. They should take him out. This guy got in pretty far as well. I'm gonna have to put in more defenses because this is a little silly that these guys are actually getting in this far. And my whatchcalls are working, right? Doesn't look like anything has. I see all green across the board here. Let me see if they actually. Yeah, there we go. It took them right out. Man, the projectile traps are freaking awesome. Love them. They are the best. Yeah, we should be fine. I think I'm pretty comfortable with the extra threat level. Yeah, I think we're golden. We are golden goose. I am not worried about it at all. Let me look real quick about the barley. I just want to look at the barley production here. Barley. It's a funny word to say, isn't it? Yeah, I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine with the new farmers there. So that should be good. We should be making now, I think, some good progress on the pew pew powder, which is very, very important, and the charcoal and everything else that we need there. So I think that is going to be, yeah. So they're making pew pew powder. This is kind of annoying me this here, so I think I want to put one in there. Alchemist. Look for Al. What are you doing, Al? I just want one, just to butt it up against this last one here, just to make it a little bit more complete, and we'll hire for that. All right, so I think I'm gonna leave it there though. This video, I was going to make it short, but it became a little longer. I always find things to talk about. Colony survival is is one of those games. It's like one more little thing, and the progression is like that. Very, very addicting. I highly recommend going out and actually getting it. I think it's fairly cheap at the moment as well. It's still in early access, so it's still not done. And the developers are actually very, very active and always putting in updates and things like that. So it's a great game. I love it, and I think you guys should play it too. So ringing endorsement. It gets the Danny Code seal of approval. Colony survival. And yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys stay safe, and I will see everybody very, very soon. And yeah, bye for now.